Well, hello, my YouTube family. He just maxing and relaxing, as you can tell. And that green little thing right here, that's Mousy. And he's holding on to Mousy rather tightly. Okay, people. So, day two. And I guess, you know, certain people's feet have finally hit the ground because their nose and everything was all up in the air for so long that they finally crashed as after yesterday. All of a sudden, all of these hoity-toity people, boss man and the others whose heads got cut off, all of a sudden, hi Nancy, how you doing? Another one came by. Hi, how are you? I'm like, first of all, y'all just got X'd out of the company until the end of this month. I know you have to stay here until the end of this month. Now all of a sudden you remember who I am. Now you know to say hello to me. Now it's now. Been here 4 years, going on 5. I can't do anything for you now. Now that you already you acknowledge my existence. Now you acknowledge my existence. Let us start off with lips of the day because I'm starting my dinner. It's one of those dinners, when you have to cook. You know when you have to cook and you've already marinated something, so now you have to, and it takes a while to. I'm cooking Salisbury steak, and I marinated everything and overnight, and now it's in the oven because it's going to take a while, especially the way I want it to be, nice and juicy and well done. Then I have to cook the rice and the beans, and that's dinner. So I came home a little late only because I was kept. I really can't say I was kept late, but I think I mentioned this guy to you before. This guy, super intelligent, smart guy. He is like a walking brain. And he schooled me to something again. And he kept saying it over and over until I got it, which makes him a very good teacher. Up until, because I have to watch CNN from sun up to sundown, literally. And there is a protest going on in Chicago right now because they want Rahm Emanuel's, I think that's his name. They want him. They no longer want him as a mayor, so they're protesting him to be outed. And this guy, like I said, when I see him standing in front of the TV, I know he wants to talk to me about what's going on. So he was standing there, and he said, he turned to me. He said, "Hey, what's going on?" And I said, "Well, there's this protest. So far, so good. It's very peaceful now, but I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for the first rock to be thrown." And then he goes, "Oh, Nancy, you're so negative, so negative." I said, "I'm waiting for the protest to turn, violent. I'm waiting for this is a peaceful protest. I'm waiting for a violent protest." He goes, "That's not right, right?" I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "There's no such thing as a violent protest." I said, have you not been watching CNN lately? When things get awry, it turns from a calm protest to a violent protest. He said, "No, you're saying it wrong." He goes, "The protest turns into a riot, but you can't have a violent protest." He goes, the phrase in itself is an oxymoron." And so he started to school me to the game. When I tell you he opened up my eyes, I said, "But CNN always says that it turns in." He goes, "That's CNN. That's their journalism. That's them trying to make you feel a certain way. So they misconstrue their words." Anyway, we'll continue this conversation after I give you lips of the day because I know y'all don't, some of you just don't want to be bothered. So, lips of the day, let's get started. Let's start off with the liner, which is an Iman liner, and it doesn't have a name, it has a number, and the number is 6. Excuse me, but this is the color. It's like a dark burgundy, number 6. That's what number 6 looks like. So already you know that the liner is darker than the lipstick. So that is the liner. Iman liner, number 6. Iman. And come to find out, again, I thought I did a lip look on this, and I looked it up in my old videos, and oh no, Nancy. I mentioned it in one of the videos, but I never wore it as a lips of the day. And this one is Eileen's fault. Yeah, Eileen, that's right, I'm outing you. A couple of years back, when I was buying my NYX lipsticks and reds and all of this, you had mentioned that there was a lipstick, an NYX lipstick called Snow White, that you said would look very good on me. This is Snow White. NYX Snow White, NYX round lipstick. And this is what Snow White looks like. That is Snow White. It's like a semi-matte, because it leaves my lips kind of dry. But I didn't, surprisingly enough, I didn't use my MAC lip gloss. And this is what Snow White looks like. So you can see I used a darker liner, lined, and filled. I used my Snow White. So today was kind of a red day. Even though I'm not wearing red, decided to wear red lipstick. So that is Snow White. And there you have it. That is Snow White. So to continue on with my conversation with you, I can't have a conversation with myself. Well, sometimes I do have a conversation with myself. He started to define the difference between what a protest is and what a riot is. He said, technically, you can't have a violent protest because the meaning of the word protest means you want to put your point across, but no violence is involved. You want to get your point across. You want something to change. You are standing up for something, but there's no violence involved. Now, a protest can turn into a riot, and a riot can become violent. I was schooled seriously today. And this happened, when I saw him walk in, I looked at the clock and it was 5:27. And I said, oh, okay, he's just going to kill me a couple of minutes and I'll be gone. He was talking to me, then another coworker who reminds me of my father. I always talk about him. He reminds me of my father. Then all three of us started talking about the whole Chicago and Rahm Emanuel and all of this. Next thing I know, I look at the clock, it's 5:38. I'm like, what the hell am I doing here at 5? I said, you are keeping me here at 5:38. He goes, I didn't say anything. I didn't do anything. I go, no. I said, but it's worth it because I learned something again. I said, you taught me something again. He is very good at it. He's very good. He's so knowledgeable about things. And he really listens to what I say. Because anybody could hear what I said and then just not even, correct me. He corrected me. He's an okay dude. He's an okay dude. He really is. He's so damn intelligent. He makes me feel stupid. And I know I'm not a stupid person. I'm a well-educated woman. And I think he knows that I'm a well-educated woman, which is why he likes to have a conversation with me. Because we'll have debate, which was another word that got into the whole definition of riot and protest. And he goes, you know that you can have a debate. You can have a calm debate and you can have a heated debate. And I said, yes, but a debate can turn into a riot. He goes, yes, but a debate is not a protest. I said, but aren't the two key factors of people, aren't they protesting their points? He goes, no, it's not that they want to change each other's minds, but one wants to school you into what their point is, and the other one wants to school you into what their point is. A debate is almost, you're right, no, you're right, you're wrong, no, you're wrong. That's a debate. But I said a debate can turn heated. And from a heated debate, you can probably get really upset and start throwing punches, and then that becomes a riot. I said, okay. Okay, so it's always interesting to talk to him. Always very interesting to talk to him. He a youngin' people, so don't. And I see the wheels turning. I hear him turning. Like, oh, Missy, she sounds interested in this guy. I ain't interested in him that way. I guess I could be because his mind turns me on, but I don't see him that way. And he a youngin'. He might be in his mid-30s. I know he can't be 40 something. No, he's in his mid-30s. And I have a feeling he's Haitian because he has a very French-ish last name. And when we had our potluck, he said that he was going to make some Haitian food. And then I threw out a Haitian dish. And he said, no, I don't think I want to make that. So he knew what I was talking about. So I have a feeling he is Haitian, but he doesn't really, he's never really said, oh, by the way, I am Haitian. He's never said it. But I have a feeling that he is. So he knows, I mean, he's got a French last name and I've got a French last name. So we obviously know about, and I'm always saying, my Haitian parents, I'm always talking about Haiti in some kind of way. So he knows. But he himself has never outed himself as a Haitian person, which that's on him. I don't particularly care one way or the other. But that's what he is. And no, I'm not going to mention his name. I'll just call him the smart dude. The smart guy or the smart dude. That's what we'll call him. And I have to shout somebody out because when I watch her videos, she is a highlight junkie. She's a lip gloss junkie, and she is a highlight junkie. And when she starts talking about her highlighters, it's like, oh, damn. She really makes me want to buy more highlighters, which I'm not going to do. But she gets that whole wanting feeling in me started. And I'm sure some of you know who she is. She goes by the name of Tiff Jeff 069. I will post a link to her channel below. Lovely girl. She just recently made a video, a very sad video, which pissed me the hell off. Not because I was pissed off at her, but because of what was making her upset, what was making her cry. It's not just on Facebook that there are bullies. There are bullies on YouTube. There are bullies. There are just bullies in life. There are bullies. But she is such a wonderful young lady and a mother that I don't understand why anyone would want to bully her for whatever reason. If you don't like somebody and if you don't like their video, keep it moving. If you want a thumbs down, fine. I mean, it's not a nice thing to do, but okay, there's a thumbs up and a thumbs down. They're there for a reason. But don't thumbs down and then berate the person. Well, she made a video and it seemed like she was saying goodbye to YouTube altogether. And I really don't blame her. But see, with me, y'all know, if I see somebody bullying me, I'm not only going to call you out, I'm gonna call you out. I'm gonna let you do what you do, and then I'm gonna let my family take care of you. And it's been known to happen. That's why I love my YouTube family, because you guys rally around me. I'm not asking you to do so, but I will point that person out because they're acting the fool. Especially when you say something, when you write something stupid, just innately stupid. I'll name you, and then I'm just gonna walk away and let my vulture family, and I say that in a kind way, not a mean way. Let them have at it with you, because there's no need for you to do that. If you don't like any of my videos, keep it moving. Just like if you don't like anybody's videos, keep it moving. Stop it. Go on to something else. There is no need for your negativity. We don't deal with negativity around here. So Tiff, I'm assuming her name is Tiffany. Tiffany, I love you if you're watching. And I will be one of your vulture family, because if I see anybody saying anything negative on your comments, you know I'm going to kick ass, right? It's just what I do. Because there's no need for it. There's no need for them. And sure, we could choose to ignore this person, but most of the time this person feels, oh, nobody's going to say anything. Okay, I'm going to go on the next video, and I'm going to until you scratch them out. I had to do that until finally the person disappeared. Whatever, kept changing names over and over and over again. And I kept following her until she finally just stopped. She was a little trifling little thing, but you know, I had to put her in her place, because why? So, and I may be wrong in doing that, but you know what? Some people need a foot up their ass. And if I can't do it physically, I'm going to do it with my words. And I'm very good with my words. I like to consider myself a writer. I haven't written anything published really, but I'd like to consider myself a writer. So I am very sharp with the pen, so to speak. I'm very sharp with the keys on the keyboard. Just letting y'all know. So going back to Tiff, I'm going to post that video in my subscription box, the one that she's crying. And I want you to take a look and listen to what she has to say. Because there is no need for somebody to come at somebody's child. I mean, what kind of a moron and monster are you? You're saying bad things about her kids? Her child? She has one little girl, who is absolutely adorable, by the way. But you don't come at people's children. Okay, I'm not a mother. I'm a mother of my cat. Don't come after my... So I already have that maternal instinct for a four-legged creature who I love dearly. Yeah, we're talking about you. But, you know, for a child, you don't come after people's children. I don't care what you just don't. It's just an unwritten rule. You just don't do it. But in order for you to make someone cry on YouTube, these people have to be absolutely the most ugliest human beings in the world. We're talking about YouTube, people. We're talking about YouTube. Why would you want to broadcast your ugliness on YouTube or Facebook? Why would you just want to broadcast your ugliness, period? You're an ugly person. You're a miserable person. Just keep it moving. We don't need... Get yourself straightened out. I wish the best for you. Turn your attitude around. Maybe, maybe you do need a swift kick in the... Some people need a swift kick in the ass to turn themselves around. But you don't go attacking someone, especially you don't know this person. She don't know you from a hole in the wall. And if she did, she probably wouldn't have anything to do with you. But if this is the only way that you can get attention, oh, that's a sad, sad state of affairs. That's really pathetic. That's really pathetic. So, to conclude, Tiffany, I hope you're watching. I hope you don't mind me posting this video, because I want everybody to see the hurt that one human being can do to another human being. I'm not saying that this video she's not hysterical, but she's very upset, and I don't blame her. And she's very hurt. She's very hurt. I'm a human being too. I get hurt. But see, I get upset. I get pissed off. I get pissed off, and then maybe in my silent moment, I'll cry if somebody hurts me really, really deeply. But for her to have the nerve and want to tell her YouTube family that she's just gonna back it off for a little bit. She still has videos, but I'm sure these are videos that she's been holding off on and posting slowly but surely until she's ready to come back herself. So you will still see her videos, but for the time being, I think she's just going to take a little time off, and I hope it's not a permanent thing, because I love her to death. She's funny. She loves lipstick. She's a lipstick lover like me. She loves makeup. She's just a makeup junkie just like I am. She likes blushes. She loves lipsticks. And she loves herself some highlighters. And, I couldn't get enough of her, and I started to watch. Actually, one of my ex YouTube family members, who is no longer a YouTube family member, told me about her. And that's how I got hooked on watching her videos. So I'm going to post that particular video. And, you know, if you want, I'm not forcing my family to do anything. I can't force you to do anything anyway. But if you want, give her some love. Tell her, you know, I said hi, and, you know, give her the old family YouTube hug, family group hug from me to her, to you to her. And, you know, just try to make her feel better, because I know that you can. I know that you do, because you always make me feel better when you see that I'm down. I haven't been down for a while, which is a very good thing. So, knock on wood, let's continue it that way. Okay, so that's it. That's all. That's all I want to say. And let me know what you think. It is kind of drying. I think it's a semi-matte lipstick. I really do. But I didn't put any matte lip gloss on top. So this is the color as is. Okay, so I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. And if you want to let me know about what you think about Tiff's channel, let me know about that too. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Now, tomorrow, people, is my last work day for the week. Okay, so I'll hit you up and let you know more about it tomorrow. All right, mwah. I love you. Bye now.